Okay.
All right, this is the needle threader that came with your machine. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and just feed it through the tube until it comes out the end here. We're gonna take our thread that's already in our guide right here, and we're gonna pull it in front of the tube opening. And then we're going to pull it through the tube. Just like that. Now we'll snap it back into place. So this is how you get through your first tension knob into leading down into your second tension knobs. So if you notice on the machine, you will see that there is a bump here that is actual guide of where you're going to put your thread. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our thread and we're going to come underneath here. This is just a thread guide. These should be standard. Don't play with these. Don't tighten them or loosen them. And then we're going to follow these guides here. So we're going to come around this needle guide. We're going to wrap around here in a circle. Then we're going to come on this side, and we're going to go down this needle guide, or this thread guide. All right? So this is how you're going to do your upper machine. These are your tension knobs that you can adjust, either cranking down or loosening, so that your thread pulls through. Make sure when you're doing your threading, if you'll lift up here, make sure that that wheel is spinning when you put your needle or put your thread through that. If it's not spinning, it's not threaded properly. So just make sure that that's done. So now we're going to come down. So there is a groove here. This is where our thread's going to come down. It's going to go up. We're going to come back up. And we're going to go through the arm. And then we're going to come back down the same groove. You have a thread guide here for number 1. We're going to go through that thread guide. And now your upper portion of your machine is threaded and we're ready to thread the needle. So the needle has a hook down here. And we're going to come around the hook down in here. Once it's in that hook base, this is a thread guide, you'll go ahead and thread your needle. You thread your needle, and then you're going to drop your thread through the foot of that needle, and you are threaded. To check your tension, you want to make sure that when you pull on this, it feels a little snug, but not where you're having to put a ton of pressure on it to get it to feed through that needle. That's how you'll know if your tension is correct. These are parks, so we'll park that needle, and that's done.